Before the flood, before Moses, there was Enoch. These first 10 chapters unveil one of the most forbidden and mysterious texts ever written. Enoch speaks of a coming judgment, a divine invasion, and the rebellion of heavenly beings known as the Watchers. Angels who descended to earth, took human wives and unleashed chaos. Giants walked the earth. Dark secrets were taught to mankind, and heaven responded with fire and fury. This isn't just ancient myth, it's a cosmic warning. Welcome to the Book of Enoch, chapters 1 through 10. What you're about to hear was almost erased from history. The words of the blessing of Enoch, with which he blessed the elect and righteous, who will be living in the day of tribulation, when all the wicked and godless are to be removed. Enoch, a righteous man whose eyes were opened by God, saw a vision of the Holy One in the heavens, which the angels revealed to him. From them he heard everything, and understood what he saw, not for his generation, but for a distant one to come. The Holy Great One will come forth from his dwelling, and the eternal God will walk upon the earth, even upon Mount Sinai. He will appear in power from the heaven of heavens. All shall be struck with fear. The watchers will tremble, and great terror will grip all to the ends of the earth. The high mountains will be shaken. The hills will be made low and melt like wax before a flame. The earth will be rent asunder, and everything on it will perish. Judgment shall come upon all, but the righteous will have peace. God will protect his elect, and mercy shall be upon them. They shall belong to God, prosper, and be blessed. Light will appear to them, and he will make peace with them. Behold, he comes with 10,000 of his holy ones to execute judgment upon all, to destroy the wicked, and to convict all flesh for their ungodly deeds and harsh words spoken against him. Observe the heavens and how they do not change their paths. The stars rise and set in order, each in its season, never straying from their appointed course. Look at the earth and everything upon it, how unchanging it is, how all the works of God remain steadfast. See the summer and winter, how the earth is filled with water and nourished by rain, clouds, and dew. See how the trees lose their leaves, except for 14 that remain evergreen until the new ones grow. Observe the days of summer, how the sun burns fiercely upon the earth, forcing people to seek shelter from its heat. The ground scorches, and even rocks become unbearable to touch. Look again at the trees, how they blossom with green leaves and bear fruit. Know that the one who lives forever has made them for you. All his works fulfill his will, season after season. The sea and rivers keep their course and do not break his command. But you have not been steadfast. You have forsaken the commandments of the Lord and spoken arrogant, sinful words. You hard-hearted ones, you will find no peace. You will curse your days, and the years of your life will vanish in eternal condemnation. Your names will become a curse to the righteous, and they will detest you forever. But for the chosen ones, there shall be light, joy, and peace. They will inherit the earth, and wisdom shall be given to them. They will never again sin, for they will walk in humility. They shall complete the number of their days in peace, and their lives shall grow in joy and eternal gladness, all their days. And it came to pass, when the children of men had multiplied, that in those days were born unto them beautiful and comely daughters. The angels, the children of the heavens, saw and lusted after them. They said to one another, Come, let us choose wives from among the children of men and beget us children. Their leader was named Semjaza. He said to them, I fear you will not agree to do this deed, and I alone shall have to pay the penalty of a great sin. But they all answered him and said, Let us all swear an oath, and all bind ourselves by mutual imprecations not to abandon this plan, but to do this thing. They swore together, and bound themselves by mutual curses upon it. They were in all 200, who descended in the days of Jared on the summit of Mount Hermon, which they named because they had sworn and bound themselves there. These are the names of their leaders: Semjaza, Arakiba, Ramil, Kokabiel, Tamiel, Ramiel, Danel, Ezekiel, Barakijal, Asael, Armaros, Ananel, Zakiel, Samsapil, Sadarel, Turel, Jomjael, Sariel. These are the chiefs of tens. They took wives for themselves, and each chose one for himself. They began to go in unto them and defile themselves with them. The women became pregnant, and they bore great giants whose height was 3,000 ells. These giants consumed all the possessions of men, and when men could no longer sustain them, the giants turned against them and devoured mankind. They began to sin against birds and beasts and reptiles and fish, and to devour one another's flesh and drink the blood. Then the earth laid accusation against the lawless ones. Azazel taught men to make swords, knives, shields, and breastplates, and made known to them the metals of the earth and the art of working them. He showed them bracelets, ornaments, and the use of antimony, beautifying of the eyelids, and all kinds of precious stones and coloring tinctures. There arose much godlessness, and men committed fornication and were led astray, and became corrupt in all their ways. Semjaza taught enchantments and root-cutting. Armaros taught resolving of enchantments. Barakishal taught astrology. Kokabiel taught the constellations. Ezekiel taught the knowledge of the clouds. Arakiel taught the signs of the earth. Shamsiel taught the signs of the sun. Sariel taught the course of the moon. And as men perished, their cry went up to heaven. Then Michael, Uriel, Raphael, and Gabriel looked down from heaven and saw much blood being shed upon the earth. They said to one another, "The earth, made without inhabitant, cries the voice of their cry up to the gates of heaven. Now to you, the holy ones of heaven, the souls of men make their petition, saying, 'Bring our cause before the Most High.' And they said to the Lord of the ages, 'You are holy, great, and mighty. You have created all things and look upon all generations. Nothing is hidden from you. You see what Azazel has done, how he has taught all unrighteousness on earth, and revealed eternal secrets which were kept in heaven, which men were striving to learn. And Semjaza, to whom you have given authority to rule over his associates, has gone to the daughters of men and lain with them, and defiled himself, and revealed to them all kinds of sin. The women have borne giants, and the whole earth has been filled with blood and unrighteousness. Now behold, the souls of those who have died cry out and bring the accusation to the gates of heaven." Then the Most High, the Holy and Great One, spoke and sent Uriel to the son of Lamech, saying, "Go to Noah and tell him in my name, hide yourself, and reveal to him the end that is approaching. For the whole earth will be destroyed, and a deluge is about to come upon all the earth, and all that is in it will be destroyed. Teach him how to escape, and his seed may be preserved for all generations." Again the Lord said to Raphael, "Bind Azazel hand and foot, and cast him into the darkness. Make an opening in the desert in Dudel and throw him in. Place rough and jagged rocks over him. Cover him with darkness, and let him abide there forever. Cover his face that he may not see light. On the day of the great judgment he shall be cast into the fire. Heal the earth which the angels have corrupted, and proclaim healing so that they may not destroy it again. All the children of men shall not perish because of the secrets taught by the watchers, which they have learned in order to corrupt themselves and destroy all the works of the earth." Gabriel was told, "Go against the bastards and the reprobates, against the children of fornication, and destroy the children of the watchers from among men. Send them against one another that they may destroy each other in battle. Shorten their days. No peace shall you have. Every one of you shall hate his brother and destroy one another, and then judgment shall come upon them all. The watchers who sent their sons among men shall witness the destruction of their beloved ones, and lament over the destruction of their children. And they shall be bound for 70 generations under the earth, until the day of their judgment and the consummation, until the eternal judgment is accomplished. In those days they shall be led to the abyss of fire, and to the torment and prison, where they shall be confined forever. Whoever is condemned and destroyed will from then on be bound together with them to the end of all generations.